I think I'm ready to settle in and make my choice, even though I don't think it's the highest impact choice here. Like, I think Boss Relic Swap is probably it definitely has the biggest upside out of all of them. A Runic Pyramid or whatever could be amazing. I like Ring of the Snake just a little too much. We're gonna choose a colorless card to obtain, and you know, it's fine. It's fine. We'll take a Finesse. Finesse is not exactly what we were looking for because we have the problem of Gremlin Knob. But it is literally free block. Except for Gremlin Knob. Oh god. Yeah, we didn't even get a rare card. What we also didn't get are some good draws here. I would like to not take 20-some damage this turn. Okay. Can anyone tell me why Finesse didn't cause us to take no damage that fight? Can't be that it's not that good. It's 18. Fortunately, no one remembers that slight miscalculation. Work. All right. Fletchetti's is here. We do have a whole lot of skills in here. I don't usually like an early Flechettes, but it could do some stuff for us here. We're going to pair it with some card draw, and also we just don't have a lot of attacks, so I might just have to take a Flechettes. You know what's amazing with Ring of the Snake? Flechettes. Yeah. Pretty good. There's that backstab I was talking about too. So backstab for some front load to go with Flechette's Skewer. Backstab Skewer is an amazing combo. Probably lean into it. We also just need attacks, especially going into a hard pull fight, yeah? Attack cards say damage on them? Most of the time, right? Ay. Okay. Cloak and daggers here. I do like a cloak and dagger. It's a skill, works well with flechettes. Might just have to take Sucker Punch, considering we're a little low on weak and a little low on attacks, potentially. I don't really see us going this way, though I like this path so much more. So good. Alright, probably the last common attack that we'll end up taking. Oh, we have no shops? Oh, it's way over here. Dang, our shops were early and then late on the left. Considered a bad event? I don't think it's considered a good event. For sure. I mean, it's a significant percentage of our HP. It's a sixth of our HP to get a little bit of gold. does not seem good. If you compare that to, say, Golden Idol or something like that, I think Golden Idol is just way more gold in the long run. I mean, I know it is. It is more gold in the long run. Let's take our skewer upgrade. Going to our first elite, it is the Lagavulin. Not exactly what I wanted to see here, but we do have finesse, both weaknesses coming up. This is an okay open. Also have, like, Flechette's is just worse than skewer here. So we do backstab, skewer, that's 41 damage on turn 1. I also want to think about this power potion. We're going to have to go through quite a bit. We don't have a lot of damage coming up. We have a lot of mitigation coming up. It's kind of awkward. We just have strikes. Strikes, defends, finesse, and sucker punch. So probably need this power potion this fight. Ooh. When the tea hits the perfect temperature. So good. Got him. Not too bad. We get an Akabeko for amazing turn 1 things. Thank you very much. So that's going to pair well with our Flechettes and Skewer. Per the game's logic? Oh. Is there anything in Spire that... Is that a thing in Spire? Good versus bad events? Do they weigh them differently? Preserved insects. Hey, cool. Jerk. All right, hey, Piercing Whale is here. It is another skill, but it also says Piercing Whale on it, which really love. This is a really difficult arc. We have not gotten good luck with our potions. We went through now 6 combats with just a single potion. I think we probably die through here, outside of the fact that we have a really good turn 1. And if we go against Nob and we get like a great Flechettes or Skewer on turn 1, it'd be really good. Let's high roll. This was a good choice. A white beast statue to fix our potion luck problem, and this says leg sweep on it, and we just fought Gremlin Nob. I think that's a good addition. Now, I may not know much, but that there is a good addition. Oh, God. Oh, no, this is good. Another clean fight now. Gotta remember to actually use these potions. We got a Fear Potion for turn 1 things. We're gonna skip this. Oh, this is a terrible hard pool fight. Now, we do have a lot of damage here on turn 1. If we... if we Fear Potion this guy, we can kill him pretty easily. So we have to hit for 2 there. So we can defend first. We take 3, though. It's too bad. Hey, Flick. Yeah, I skip Calculated Gamble quite a lot, actually. I like it a lot later on, but it does cost you... My goodness. It does cost you a little bit. In terms of just raw card draw. So for that reason, I don't really like it. This is 36. Sweet. And we can totally use our Explosive Potion here as well. Nice bottled flame. What? Jerk. Well, that's not nice. I don't want to take damage here. Thank you. Did you know that you can just ask the Spire to not take damage and sometimes he won't? Do this. So we can kill this back one, right? This goes to 1420. And then we have to find 2 damage for next turn. It's either that or we have 2 turns to find 20 damage. It's possible. I think that's more likely. Please? Nice. A clean fight. Get a Mercury Hourglass. A second copy of Leg Sweep is already here. That's insane. That's so much block. Question is it too much? It's very early for that much block. Blanc indeed. Interesting. The real question is, how do we get out of this fight without upgrading a Deadly Poison? Deadly Poison. I think we can do it. Very much a need for this fight. We have 26 plus some damage. A Swift Potion's probably okay because we don't need, or we're getting a potion and we don't really need the Essence of Steel. Probably. It's a good turn 1. Oh, I forgot to defend. I thought I had already defended. Don't judge me. Well, that was silly. I'm hanging on to this Essence of Steel. Oh, God. No, poison. We got poison. We got poison. Yeah, you like that finesse? It has accounted for some block. Didn't they buff finesse? Or was that something else that they buffed? Oof. You know, here I am thinking that this is going to be a pretty good play. It's just literally free block. All right, so we should have slightly more HP than this if I had remembered to defend that one turn. Don't judge me. It's my first run of the night. Something excuses. Swift Strike for sure. I thought they did one more. No, it was Good Instincts. It was Swift Strike and Good Instincts that they buffed. They did both. Wow, 98% to 2%. Shout out to the people that threw down 30 whole Dane bucks on no. Nice. Huh. Well, these are definitely some options. We don't have any passive healing for a Coffee Dripper quite yet. We also don't have, like, Wraith Form. Hovering Cut actively does nothing right now, and Fusion Hammer is really bad in a deck like this. We need so many upgrades going around. We only came out of Act 1 with 2. I think in an instance like this, we just roll the dice with Coffee Dripper and, you know, hope for the best. Plan for the rest. We do have a malaise for Book of Stabbing. We are bottlenecked into an elite. There is no dodging them. So we could take a path like this. This ends up being a hard pull fight, and then we can make a decision over here. We want to check the rest of the act. That is a whole lot of faces over there. That's a lot of combats. Wow. So we have Preserved Insect. We don't have to be terrified of elites. I just don't know if something like this really works out. But we can decide at this shop. I don't like this end of the act over here quite as much. Though potentially we get more campfires going that way. Get one extra. And we are looking for upgrades. Extra elite, extra campfire. Let's decide after this combat, because it might go sideways. This is a lot of damage. 72 plus 11. Wait, is this more? This is 36 plus 30. No. Will FirstDane make it out of Act 2? Will FirstDane ever get help on predictions? There you go. Easy skip there. Matryoshka, just in time to maybe do something. Oh, Eternal Feather is here, and Pantograph. Oh, Eternal Feather with this Coffee Dripper and all the cards that we've added so far seems like a go. And then we can still afford a strike remove right after that. Really, really like that. Don't want to click too quickly, though. I also love After Image, one of my favorite block cards in the game. I don't think we take it here, though. It has to be Feather. There's nothing else quite like it. And we say strikes are stinky. Even more card remove. Transform 2 strikes into strike pluses. We get a dash and a dagger spray for our strikes. Total upgrade. Straight across the board. Cacao. Oh, I mismathed that. No. Slightly mismathed that. I thought we were on for energy, my bad. I was gonna dash the right one, double skewer the left one. We can use a potion because we have White Beast Statue. I decide which one I value the least. So this is right before the elite. Maybe like the Liquid Memories the least because we're going into potentially Tri-Slavers or Gremlin Leader. Yeah, I value this one the least. It doesn't really matter what we pull here. I mean, this also takes the birds out. I think I like this one more. Fairy in a Bottle is here, as well as a Noxious Fumes to help treadmill our poison. Our boss is the Bronze Automaton, really good with Noxious Fume. This card also says plus, but I like this one too much. All right. We get these nerds on turn 1. And not an ideal turn 1, so we were looking for our skewer, flechettes, or anything that hit dagger spray, anything that hit multiple times, but not here. It's all right. We still almost certainly get to take one out, or almost take one out on turn 1. Ah. Amazing. Even with all of this block in here, still run into turns like this. We draw none of it. We don't have a kill, right? We have 7, 11, 14 on this one. Not quite. Works. Cool. For our troubles, we will get an Auric Halcum, a Swift Potion, and a chance at a 3rd copy of Leg Sweep. Sadly, I think we will pass, even though I do love a Leg Sweep. You know, we could add it because it gets us 3 extra HP. No, it's too much. It's too much. Too much of a good thing can also be a good thing, though. Malaise? Should be Book of Stabbing. We should do Malaise. You're not Book of Stabbing. Summoning, huh? $32 is impossible for us to do for the next few turns. If we have 10 shivs, or 10 damage plus... Yeah, we're not quite there with Storm of Steel. 14 plus 3, 17 in terms of poison. Then we block for 6. Oh my god. Then we win next turn. Dang. Like no damage in our draw pile either, so we probably have to Catalyst just to win next turn. Even though it means taking a ton of damage here. This kills 1. Yeah. This one's on 11 right here, not 10. So I was thinking we could do Deadly Poison Neutralize and then shiv this one down with Storm of Steel. And we take 12. But then we do no damage to the leader. Alright. Taking 27, but we have Mercury Hourglass. Yikes. Taking 22. Good fight, I guess. We got the fairy in a bottle, so, you know, we got extra HP here, more than it appears. Ninja Scroll, not my favorite. Second copy of Die to Die is probably also a pass. Ninja Scroll, huh? You guys love Ninja Scroll. All right, let's take it, and then let's just feel out how often we regret Ninja Scroll, because we won't regret it here. This is fine. We like it here. A lot of damage this turn. Okay. We're free to use this attack potion, we just haven't needed it yet. Might just use it to clear up this space, to be honest. Awkward. I wanted that one. Oh! Get a potion belt. Yes. And there's a second copy of Deadly Poison. Plus. Thank you very much. Potion belt's huge. Now we don't have to use potions like that. We can just collect them slowly over time. Oh, it sucks, though. Good job, Paper Crane. Paper Crane, best block relic in the game. Not even close. considered Incense Burner? Should I consider Incense Burner? No, Incense Burner's great. Should we go? We should go digging for Thwack. I'm feeling good about Thwack right now. This is a combat anyway. Nice. Jerk. All right. Ninja scroll popping up. Do we have any stats on it? Ooh, stats. Floor obtained 25. So it only shows. So the Ninja Scroll relic only shows the downside of Ninja Scroll. It doesn't ever show the upside of Ninja Scroll. Some say that it doesn't show the upside because there is none, but I don't know who they are. The downside, the joke is that the downside is that we obtained it. I don't know if that landed or not. Liquid bronze. Ooh, acrobatics. Acrobatics. Matryoshka gets to pop off. Bag of preparation. Gah. This is why. Let me check the stats again. Let me check the stats on Ninja Scroll again. Let me check why we don't take Ninja Scroll. Is anybody? We'll take the bag of preparation out of pure salt. That was amazing, though. Let's get rid of Smoke Bomb, because who needs it? Thank you, Eternal Feather. You are amazing. You continue to be amazing. I think a Noxious Fumes upgrade's pretty good. I think a Bouncing Flask upgrade's pretty good. A Ring of the Serpent is better. True. True. Is there a way to see which mods I'm using? I have it in the Discord, if you want to jump over there. But the one that we were just looking at here on the relics is aptly named Relic Stats. It's on the Steam Workshop. So I think Bouncing Flask is probably better here. More artifact remove. We like Noxious Fumes to, again, keep saying it, treadmill the poison. And that's great. Still has a use, but Bouncing Flask removing an extra artifact charge or just applying extra poison seems to be very, very good. Doesn't look like wood in the campfire. Oh, interesting. Wonder what that is. I'll have to think up some lore. All right, we should decide which potion or potions we are going to be using this fight. I think we could get away with using two of them. We could do both Strength and Cultist Potion. Or we could hang on to Cultist Potion all the way through Act 3. since we don't have a catalyst or anything, I mean, well, we do have paper crane. Yeah, I don't mind using 2 here. Well, also don't think we really need it. So in theory, isn't it possible to win every single run of Ascension 0? Isn't that true? I'm pretty sure that's true. Isn't it true that no. So it's true that on Ascension 20, every seed can get out of Act 1 except for on the Silent, who runs into issues against specifically Lagavulin, I think. That was tested out by someone in the community a while ago. I think this works out. I think by doing this, we get Leg Sweep in our hand for Hyper Beam, guaranteeing the... no, it's close, though. Okay, we can do it. So we can guarantee the Leg Sweep for next turn, so we have weak for Hyper Beam. So, little trick for the Silent. If you happen to not know on this fight in particular, if poison kills the orbs, the cards that they hold will be put into your hand for the next turn. So if we were to double strike or just kill this one this turn, we'd get Leg Sweep in our hand now, it'd go into the discard pile. We wouldn't have it for next turn. So I threw the Deadly Poison here because between Mercury Hourglass and the poison, we were very likely to be able to do this trick for Hyper Beam next turn. You'll see it in action here. So the poison's going to kill this one. The Leg Sweep will go to our hand, and now we have weak for this turn. We had weak anyway, but the point stands. Oh, come on, give me the cool play. Take it away. Cool. Good fight. Did I need to strike since Mercury procs? Oh, that's also true, yeah. Hey. Come on, give me the cool play. Gambler's Brew for our trouble. Sure, we'll take a Corpse Explosion. Snecko Guy is here. That's pretty fun. Fair number of things that say 2 on them. Could have had our 3 Leg Sweeps in here. Thanks. Thanks. 70% of points said no, we would not make it out of Act 2. The doubters. The doubters. Think about if Runic Pyramid or Snecko Eye is better. So with Runic Pyramid, we have Piercing Whale, we have Flechettes, really, really good. I think Runic Pyramid's probably just better. pair our Ninja Scroll with a Wrist Blade. Yeah, I think Runic Pyramid is way more consistent than Snecko Eye. Just in general. Alright, well, not much for us to decide here. Our path is predetermined. We can only go one way. We have to go through 2 hard pool fights before our Empowered Elite. And then we have to recall at one of these campfires going through here that we'll go through. Fortunately, we already have our Sapphire Key, so we do get that relic there. Alright, you get 2 minutes for an Act 3 prediction. 1 minute per act. Don't do the math. Dodge and Roll Plus is okay. It's a lot better with Paper Crane. The upside to Dodge and Roll Plus is that it both says plus and it says block on it. And currently the only block cards we've taken are 2 leg sweeps and a dash, so with that in mind, it's kind of neat. Pairs really well with the footwork, of course, or any kind of dexterity gain, really. Hey, Billy Smith Jones. Any streak going on? I don't know how many how many wins in a row that we have with the Silent, but it's at least 1. I didn't look past that, so we might have a few wins in a row on the Silent. Excuse me, I'm not sure. But no, unfortunately, this is the only channel on Twitch that is not currently going for a world record streak. So we're going for a world record amount of fun instead. Whatever that means. Hey, it's footwork. Just talked about you. Footwork with a single copy of Footwork with a Paper Crane is probably more block than we'll need for the rest of the run. Really, really good. For this to the constant stress of having to win. Yeah, it's kind of wild. The pressure to win and the bar that has been set on Twitch, I think, is lost on a lot of people. Because you go watch people and they're really good and they've been playing the game a really, really long time, but that kind of gets lost. Like, you don't really actively think about it. But, you know, a lot of these people are going for world records and stuff like that. They have thousands and thousands of hours in Spire. It's amazing. That is a whole lot of time, you know? But I get a lot of secondhand anxiety watching people stream like win streak Ascension 20 runs just because of the secondhand anxiety. Like, oh man, if I was here, I'd be doing this, and I try to keep up and everything, and I just kind of get lost in it. Should have been skewer there. Plus, you want to see your friends do well, of course. Distilled Chaos is here. Easily skip all that stuff. So Distilled Chaos. So Liquid Bronze is probably... Let's see. So this is saved to release at the end. We can use this one. We can use this one. Liquid Bronze we would maybe want to save for the heart fight since we're currently short on damage. But we can go for a while in that fight with Paper Crane. I'm not sure if 2 Deadly Poisons and a Bouncing Flask and a Noxious Fumes is going to be quite enough. I also don't think Liquid Bronze would necessarily make the difference, or Might not be able to stay around that long, so let's do this instead. All right, hard pool fight. It's triple jaw worms. Jerks. It's 12, 23. Wait. It's 12, 23, 29. So we can actually kill this one, and then we can weak this one. The awkward part about Footwork not plus is that these defends are just barely better than Orichalcum. So we kind of want to play them, but also we don't. Fingers crossed for a Peggle game. Well, Peggle game might be coming up in this very next fight. We have no way of knowing. I feel like Weak Potion could also go. We have Malaise +2, Leg Sweeps, a Sucker Punch, and a Neutralize. Let's do a Skill Potion instead. God! Did you do this? Is this your is this your doing? Poison does bypass block. That's why I did the Noxious Fumes. Since that last Jawworm was blocking, the Noxious Fumes the next turn would kill it, since Mercury Hourglass wasn't going to get it. Alright. You get what you ask for if you hang out here long enough. You know what it is. We couldn't make it through Act 3 without getting a game of Peggle in, because this is twitch.tv/FirstDane, and this is what we do here. Non-stop, get it while it's hot, fresh out of the kitchen. You thought it was spaghetti. You thought the middle thing was a meatball. Surprise, surprise, it was a Peggle Peg. If you don't know what Peggle is, we have !PEGGLE in chat. Once per stream, when someone redeems 10,000 channel points, and also whenever we fight the Writhing Mass, we get to play a round of Peggle. Why? Why? This doesn't make any sense. I'm new here. Well, let me tell you, the Writhing Mass is, in my opinion, a terrible, terrible encounter. And to counteract something that should probably, oh god, be removed from Slay the Spire, we get to do something that we enjoy instead, which is a round of Peggle. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, he's on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, when you're good, you're good. Now, this is a tricky level. We really got to get our protractors out. Everybody get your little zip-up baggies that you bring to school with all your math tools. And take out your compass and your protractor. Just be careful not to puncture your monitor with your compass. Use your safety plastic that we provided to you. If you were not provided safety plastic, talk to your local mod. They can get you covered. Oh god. Super long shot bonus. Around here we call those just average shots. Nothing special to that when you got a protractor out. Now this level's a trip. I'm actually a little bit frazzled on this level, to be honest. It's the constant bouncing. Left, right, left, right. We just want to go straight down. We just want to. Yeah, see, that's not what I'm trying to do, Peggle. All right, so how do you recover from something that appears to be unrecoverable? Well, let me tell you, around here, we only need one ball to win. So the fact that we're only on 3 is completely mathematically irrelevant. Two balls left, no problem. Again, we only need 1 to win. Maybe Renfield was not the correct choice. Or maybe he was. That was amazing. That was a fantastic series of events. Now, we really want to time this one out because we are on our last ball. Oh, God. This flies in the face of everything that I know. We got to do just one more. Just one more. Just one more. Who do you do here? Peter Fireass? Do we do this guy? Crab Lord. Oh, Pierre, our French friend. We could try Cloud. All right, let's take Claude here. I think Claude might be wrong because I don't think the ball's ever going all the way to the left or right. We can't even get over there. But the flippers look cool. Let me ask you a question. Why did they give the flippers to the crab? Crabs don't have flippers. I watched a movie many years ago, and my understanding is that dolphins have flippers. So this should have gone on the dolphin character. Some say that... look at me go. We can win without him. We don't need a super bonus. I think it's Pierre Fireass. I think that's who it is. Hold on. Hold on, one more. Just one more. They're all the way over there? I think it's Peter. Oh, get it while it's hot? Not quite, but now we get over into hotly contested territory over on the right-hand side. We get Peter. Peter is active. Oh. Oh, man, when you make it look easy. That's a world record. Hot stuff, baby, tonight. That's what we're all about here. Yeah. Almost perfectly protracted. I mean, the angles are tough. Not that tough, but they're tough, you know what I mean? Like every once in a while we can get it. Excuse me? I did not go according to plan. Ooh. Oh, just perfect. Okay, this is tough, man. We gotta go to the right here. We gotta get in the well. We gotta get in the well. I think when we go for the world record, this might be the most difficult level we've played. Oh. No! Come back, bucket. We're gonna have to redo this one. We're gonna have to come back. We gotta, if you ever want a hot tip, take a break, sleep on it, come back the next day, you're gonna ace it. It's the way it is. All right, we got like 3 for the price of 1. And now we have to come back and do this. Ugh. You absolutely hate to see it. Look at these shivs. What do we do about this? Don't want to be debuffed. Okay, we're back where we started. 38! Had me so frazzled I misplayed. I've never misplayed before that. That was crazy. Suddenly 38 damage comes out of nowhere. I'm left wondering what the heck's going on. and nobody can tell me. Hello? Someday our prince will come. It is Malaise. Hey, nice. Maybe even overblocked there. Or maybe, oh, maybe we shouldn't have done finesse or anything. It's alright. Don't really want to be debuffed here, but I also don't want to play the Writhing Masses game. Okay. Now this is the debuff. We can take the debuff again. I think my favorite turn at this point is going to be exactly when the Writhing Mass is blocking. This is it right here, the blocking one. That's my favorite. There we go. Gambler's Brew is here. I think we'll skip all this stuff. Outmaneuver's okay if it said plus. I think if this said plus, I would actually take it. Really good with our Malaise and Runic Pyramid and stuff. We will take we'll take the more recent Gambler's Brew. This one's a little closer to its expiration date. We don't want to deal with that. Can't do everything I want to do this turn. I try to just get lucky with Bouncing Flask, but it seems like an inefficient idea. It's going to be difficult to get off from this point forward, though, and it's just going to sit in our hand, which I don't really like. Maybe we save a Skewer or something, worst case. So now we can Skewer for 1. Ooh. Spooky. Okay. So this one's at 25. Ideally, we're throwing Corpse Explosion on the right one to guarantee. I think these are... Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah. So the daggers can only roll from 20 to 25 HP. So if we throw Corpse Explosion and we're able to kill that right-hand side one, we're guaranteed to kill both of the daggers as they spawn next turn. It's a question of if we can get there. We have currently on board 13 plus 3, 16 damage. Plus 3, 19 damage. So we're short 3. This... No longer short any damage, and this one dies next turn. Nice. Oh god. It's all defense. Very close to just winning. Okay, that'll do it. Nice. Good job, Flechette. We get a mummified hand, our emerald key piece, our weak potion is back, and a pretty easy skip button for me. Good fight. You do see Mind Bloom as well. We just take a rare relic. Now we can definitely spend a potion here as well, since we're going to be getting one. This weak potion just doesn't really matter at all. He's dead to Mercury Hourglass now, and the fight should largely be over. Cool. Hit a gambling chip. That's amazing. Footwork plus. I think with this mummified hand, I will take another footwork. Though I was hoping to just upgrade the first one. I think 2 is just fine. Cool. Alright, this one's dead as of this turn, and the rest of this fight should go just as easy. Order. The good and explosive potion is here. Catalyst is also here. Classic win condition. Also get a letter opener for even more damage. With Mercury Hourglass, this is kind of a sleeper combo. Especially when I was newer to the game, I really didn't understand like how much damage letter opener really does. You can already see on Mercury Hourglass, it's 332 damage already, or 4.15 per turn. Kind of amazing. We have a masterclass in damage relics here so far. Go ahead and maybe upgrade Catalyst, just in case it's Giant Head now. One floaty boy. Oh my. The big attack is a problem. Mind, the big attack is no longer a problem. That's Paper Crane, man. We're almost... Oh, never mind. We are there. We are there. Wow, that one's so smooth. Snecko's Skull is also here with a duplication potion. Disgusting. And do we even want a Crippling Cloud not plus at this point? I don't know if we do. We'd have to upgrade it, so it's a question of if we can afford the upgrade. We have so many good things to upgrade in this deck already. I don't think I want to. Noxious Fumes up. It's pretty good. Getting flechettes up is also really good. And we still have to recall. Yeah, let's not do that. It's fine. But I don't think we need it. I don't think we want madness. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Is it going to be like 2,000 people? Oh, God. Oh, I'm ready. Just, I lose my ability to do math every time. That's the problem. This is where it's 13. You'd think that you get used to it, but you don't really get used to it. It's gotta not think about it. Whew. I'm already, like, nervous. EGADS! Oh, my God. Is that future world record holder Baylor Lord? Oh my goodness. Is that him? That's a extreme amount of waffles. This is a very excited raid coming in. Current world record co-holder. True. Crazy idea. What if you and Terrence merged your channels and instantly had 20 wins in a row? Does that count? Also, no. Let me pose a question. 3-way squad stream. Jorbs, Terrence, Baylor. Can they ever actually lose? That's the question. Oh, if you need... Somebody was like, sub in Dane for the silent. Don't do that. That's bad advice. Don't do that. Welcome aboard, everybody. We are doing our first run of the evening, and it's going pretty well. We're towards the end of Act 3. I think it looks solid. It looks like a win to me. I don't want to jinx anything or whatever, but we've kind of got your classic combo here. We just picked up a Snecko Skull alongside a Mummified Hand after our Runic Pyramid, our Gambling Chip. I mean, we've got like a huge quality of relics here. Paper Crane being one of the best Blanc relics in the game, and a whole lot of sources of weak, as well as some dexterity, and we just picked up a Catalyst, so, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of your classic silent run, but it's been going great. Don't forget Ninja Scroll. I just want to, you know, before everyone takes off for the evening, I just want to point out, Zuthus may or may not have peer pressured me into taking Ninja Scroll, and then we got a bag of preparation 5 floors later. Literally 5 floors later. Cards drawn from bag of preparation 0. Hate to see it. Anyway. It totally was Zuthus. Yeah, everyone who was here. They know. We'll take our Ruby Key piece, say Triforce complete. We've already seen Mind Bloom, so now we're just going to get shivved real quick, and we'll move on. Oh. The wheel stopped early. Yay. Like 300 gold. That's insane. Really, really good. The Baylor luck is flooding. I gotta tell you, though, I said this at the start of my stream. I'll say it again, though. I was watching Baylor's amazing run earlier today at work, having a good time, the Ironclad one. Having a good time. Like, this is so autopilot. It's amazing. How does he do it? I left work, came back, and he was in Act 3. I'm like, this is amazing. He's got it easy. This is going great. I totally missed the all of Act 2 where he almost died. I had no idea the entire time. But, yeah, dude, I'm glad it worked out. That was awesome. $250 damage in Act 2. Whew. Alright, I actually did too much damage to that one. So this one's going to 50 next turn. Yeah, I just did too much damage here. Cool. So these guys are both dead, and that is, I don't know. Assuming we can actually hang on to some of these cards that say block, I think this is... It's looking pretty free. Yeah, we don't have any Art of War or anything to worry about. Hang into Leg Sweep for the multi-attack next turn. Okay, I think we can Catalyst in either phase, really. I feel like with Paper Crane, we're pretty safe to get down Noxious Fumes as well, just to help treadmill some of this poison. The question is, like, when do we get down Malaise? Maybe multi-attack Piercing Wail will be able to get down Malaise? Something like that? Because we can only ever Malaise for 5. So we would end up taking some damage, I think. We could also just do Malaise now, because it doesn't really matter. I don't think we're taking damage for the rest of this fight. So just getting rid of cards in our hand and drawing back around to our defense package is going to be enough for us. Fumes really helps treadmill your poison. Thanks. I'm glad my glad my terminology is spreading. It's a good term. It's a good biology term. That's why I have to use it. Mandatory. It's part of the degree. They're like, okay, now you have to go forth and say the word treadmill a lot. You're like, but treadmill brings about like so many negative feelings for people. Here we are. We could also wait till next phase to do this, because you can do the Piercing Wail trick for -6 poison, or -6 strength, and then we could put him at negative strength. Also, don't think that matters. Yeah, whatever. Nearly died putting together a treadmill. Wait till you get on the thing. Woof. All right. That's pretty much the fight. I don't know who we're hoping for next. Probably Donu Deka. Probably. The Fun Eater, I think we can slow roll the Catalyst for a while, and the fact that we have Runic Pyramid is so huge for that fight. Yeah, I used to do the treadmill, but I always hated it, so I started going over to using a bike, and that really changed how I felt about cardio and working out in general. It was life-changing. Love going on the bike. We don't have any relics to set up or anything, so... Good fight, you nerd bird. Alright, the bird with arms is down. We are going to go fight the Fun Eater. Ugh. Well, that's terrible. Get rid of this. So finesse is great for this first phase. Did I say finesse? I meant malaise. Finesse is not good for this first phase. I would like to put -1 more in the Ninja Scroll category. I hate Ninja Scroll for this fight. We're at 8 cards already. Just Scroll coming through again. No. it's not. Not, though. I don't ask for a lot, but Ninja Scroll definitely ain't it. See, we need 3. So we're going to do Leg Sweep, Defend, Noxious Fumes? Waste our Mummy Hand, but that's okay. Now we're almost blocking out with just Orichalcum still, thanks to our friend Paper Crane and Malaise. As long as we're drawing 5, I don't need to play this Neutralize. I'd end up playing it next turn, though. So we have to kind of figure out if we can stack enough poison here for Catalyst to do the trick. We're going to try to save Duplication Potion for the heart. My guess is that we are going... My guess is that the Time Meter is going to clear away all of its debuffs, and we'll have to deal with it after that. This is fine. So, if we were to triple the poison right now, it would go to 120-ish. Well, we have Snecko Skull, so, you know, do the math. It's roughly 240, a little north of 240. So it's a question of if we can do more than 240 damage on top of Catalyst over the next few turns. Or, excuse me, 40-ish damage. I think we're really close, if not there. I think we are just there. So we can... in Flechette's Catalyst... and then find some block. Yeah, Catalyst works next turn. That's why it's at roughly 240 for Catalyst. Then we'll have Skewer to do the rest. All right, good fight. Hopefully the elites go just as nice as that. Pop back up to full HP thanks to our friend Eternal Feather. And we've got a whole lot of Spire bucks going into the Act 3 or Act 4 shop as well. Good job, Team Blue. Yes, of course we made it through Act 3. Foolish. We will get one more prediction going here. Will FirstDane slay the Spire? There you go. You got 2 minutes on that one if you would like to partake in the fun. And let's think about this. We want to think specifically about upcoming problems that we have. So, Shield and Spear should largely be covered by Corpse Explosion. We do not have a Wraith Form or anything like that to deal with the turn too, so ideally we're stripping the artifact and stuff like that as we're going through that fight in particular. We've got a lot of weak sources and stuff, so that's not a problem. We have duplication potion for Catalyst and the Heart, so needing to stack poison with Noxious Fumes is not as necessary as it was before. We could go for multiple turns of weak in something like Sucker Punch or Leg Sweep. That could have some value for us. Also, just making a block card say something more. We could upgrade our colorless card. So since most of you weren't here at the start of the run, we did a colorless card start, which I very rarely do. And we got a Finesse, which has not done much, to be honest. We could also just upgrade Flechettes, which could be okay. We have an option to say if you die, it will be to the elites, but if you beat the elites, you beat the heart. Very true. I think the Silent, more so than any character, you know, if you can get to the heart, probably has one of the easiest outcomes, most likely outcomes against the heart. I think if you can get there, it's not so bad. But it's getting through Act 1, Act 2. You know, usually if you get through Act 2, you could probably make it through Act 3 or at least get to the bosses and stuff like that. But yeah, the shield and spear will be our problem. That is currently our biggest problem, so that's the problem I'm trying to solve right now. And it could come down to extra turns of weak, because the Piercing Whale upgrade isn't going to be quite enough there. Just Piercing Whale plus Paper Crane should block out most of that, I think. Yeah, we don't have a lot of problems here, which is good. Very good. I'm just going to do a Leg Sweep, play it a little safe. It's a really inefficient source of block outside of the weak. So it's, if you look at it, block per energy is about 1.5 on this upgrade, same as Survivor, but of course it's the extra turn of weak. I don't know if we really need it with our melees and stuff. So Survivor is actually the more efficient upgrade if we don't need the weak than Leg Sweep. Same deal here with Dash, 1.5 per energy kind of thing. One's 2 per energy, 3 per energy. Wow, that's bad. This should go to 5. This should be like 3-5. Let's do the weak. I'm going to do the weak. We have a lot of sources of weak, but 2 of them are just 1 turn only. And I'm thinking against Shield and Spear in particular, we need to be able to apply weak to multiple targets. We passed on a Crippling Cloud earlier. Since all of our weak is currently single target, extending that out an extra turn might matter. Oh yeah, it's infinite per energy, true. This isn't very good. So we'll take a card remove and strike. Strikes are very stinky at this point in the run. I like that quite a lot. That was card draw. I mean, we saw there against the, what was that? The Bird with Arms fight in particular. We ran out of cards on turn 1, or almost did. So maybe that would have a place in the Ink Bottle. We could also do Tough Bandages with our Gambler's Brew and Gambling Chip, or minimal block. We don't have a good discard package here. Chemical X is fine here. I actually don't think Chemical X here is very good. I mean, it's pretty good with Skewer and Malaise. Skewer, I mean, it could be really good with Skewer, in particular for Shield and Spear. We cannot afford both Ink Bottle and Chemical X. was backflip. We could do backflip. I'm thinking about, like... Okay, so I'm thinking about backflip. I'm trying to see if there's a potion that I would get rid of. Or a swift potion. I don't think there is. Gambler's Brew is probably more card draw than 3. And also allows us to get rid of some status cards on Shield and Spear or the Heart if we have to. So I like that. Duplication Potion is already kind of spent. Dex Potion, you know, it's fine. We have 2 Footwork Pluses in the deck already, so going to 8 Dex versus 6 with the Paper Crane. You know, does that actually matter? Can you Smoke Bomb on the Sword and Shield? You can. You can use a Smoke Bomb against those elites, but you have to kill one of them first. So usually by the time you kill one of them, the hard part of the fight's already over, and not really worth doing the Smoke Bomb, but you can. There may have been a situation where I've done that in the past. I don't know what it is. Let's take card draw. I like card draw a lot. Get an ink bottle, which will probably draw a couple cards over these next few fights, and I don't think that'll make the difference, honestly, with Runic Pyramid, but card draw is good. We'll take it. And use it to Smoke Bomb the Heart. I tried to do that once, and I completely botched it. Baylor has an amazingly hilarious clip of it. It's just like that Ironclad run from earlier. If I tried to do that, it would fail miserably, but somehow Baylor is able to do it. It's amazing. Feels good, man. Who doesn't love watching their friends succeed? Okay. So we're going to end up hanging on to neutralize here. Judas. Yeah. Okay. So we want to be able to apply... Here's the only holdup this turn. It looks pretty simple, right? But we want to be able to apply Corpse Explosion here. But we want to be able to apply Piercing Wail here if we happen to draw into it. And we need to throw down these deadly poisons. One for letter opener. We could do just one. We could also do single deadly poison, because then the Corpse Explosion effect would apply. Corpse Explosion is 2 effects, right? So we have apply 6 poison, period. So this happens first. And then you get the secondary effect of Corpse Explosion. So if we just throw 1 to the left, it'll work out pretty well. In the case of just Corpse Explosion. And then we have Deadly Poison neutralize on the Spear, because we have to throw a Sucker Punch there. Well, we don't have to. We don't have to turn around right now. But the bulk of the damage is coming from the right, so we need to be able to apply Weak for next turn. Exactly what Moribund said. It is Minty Spire. Most of the stuff that you see here is going to be from Minty Spire. It's just a quality of life mod. It can be found in the Steam Workshop. Pretty great. I think this always happens. Okay. So the other thing we could do is we could actually apply 7 poison this turn. No, we can't. Well, we could. We could do neutralize deadly poison. We also have Ink Bottle to draw a card. really worried about having to deal with this. Good ink bottle draw. Top 2 cards on the deck will be burns, so we're always drawing those. Oh. $74 damage coming in. That's a whole lot. Okay. So much like Corpse Explosion, Malaise has 2 effects. If we throw Sucker Punch to the right, we can then Malaise and apply Weak. We'll do other stuff before that, of course, but it's just the general idea. We also have potions, so we can use our Gambler's Brew if we want to draw through these burns, try to get to something more interesting, getting rid of, say, Skewer and 2 burns. So a 3-card draw, equal to a Swift Potion. We are getting a potion from this fight because of White Beast Statue. Might as well use one of them. This didn't help a lot. It's okay. Noxious Fumes is going to make something free. So if we want to get that down this turn, we can. Probably. So the goal is to Malaise or 0. Just to get as much block down as we can. We can see Paper Crane in action here. 24, so we are taking 8. No Corpse Explosion yet. We do have Piercing Wail and Weakness, so we can... I don't have a block card on top of that. Just kind of awkward. And this blocks for a lot. I think this is going to be enough. Nice. Ah! Jerk. All right. And that is the fight. Not too bad, but we took 8 damage there. Happy Flower, 1/3 of an energy. Excellent. Get a Swift Potion. Second copy of Corpse Explosion seems unnecessary at this point in the run. All right. Let's get this run one. We don't need a Sucker Punch. Let's get rid of a Defend as well. We're going to get rid of these cards so we don't have to see them again. Debatably, throwing away these 4 cards and just getting around to our more impactful stuff, even though we're going to be drawing Shivs later, might be okay, right? Akabeko Skewer, yeah, but we're not investing a ton of energy into Skewer right away. Hmm. I think I like this too much. Even though we have... So here's what we're doing. It's kind of interesting. So the heart is putting -5 draw into our draw pile because of the status effects. We're basically putting -4 draw into our discard pile because we don't want to draw shivs or backstab again. What we're saying right now is that doesn't matter because we have so much dexterity and poison that just drawing into the duplication, potion, catalyst, whatever, and then blocking for a few turns is enough. And that seems completely reasonable to me. Okay. It's a good amount of damage, but we have Noxious Fumes down, so as soon as we get Deadly Poison in play, the better. Yeah, let's just do this. So this is weak through the next 2 turns, and then we're just going to get the poison going. Only drawing 4 cards. It's not really where we want to be. Oh, finesse, literally free block. Ouch. All right, it's most of our cards that say block on them. Oof. All right, still taking 10 here. But we are kind of in the home stretch. Currently drawing 3. I don't think this matters, does it? I don't think this matters. Egats. I'm just kidding. Oh, don't you hate it when Dane does that? Oh, I love it though. I love it. I can't not do it, you know? Everybody just real quick, hands on keyboard, all hands on deck. There's artifact! Streamer! Streamer! There's artifact! Oh, GG. That was a good one. Had Malaise, but we had Malaise back up. Guess what? We released the fairy. Another fairy released. Great run. North of 3,000 points. That's what we like to see. That's a good win. You just scroll MVP. Let me just take a quick look. Hold on. Let's see the most depressing stat from that entire run. Bag of preparation. Cards drawn 0. Womp womp. That's the Price is Right. Wah, 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 wah. Wow. That trombone, trumpet sound, whatever it is, it's some brass instrument. Anyway. Thanks, Zuthus. Thanks for the 0 cards drawn. No, Ninja Scroll, I'm telling you, I've passed on Ninja Scroll a whole lot. I think it, it helped occasionally. It wasn't all bad. It really wasn't. If we hadn't got Bag of Preparation, it's okay, right? It's okay. All in all, fantastic, super clean run, though. Took some damage to Bronze Tomato. Only 5 to Time Eater, 0 to Awakened One. It's just really clean all the way through. 0 to Nemesis, 0 to Reptomancer. We took a little bit of damage here until we picked up the... I don't even remember where we picked up. Wait, I do know. 25. Here we picked up Ninja Scroll. Immediately got Paper Crane. Felt great about it. 5 floors later, Bag of Prep. Womp womp. That's too bad. Early Coffee Dripper. This was kind of a speculative pick if you weren't here for Coffee Dripper. We took Coffee Dripper, if you look. We took it with no healing. So largely, well, a pretty big risk. The other options were Wrist Blade and Fusion Hammer. Fusion Hammer that early, I think, would have really killed us. We only had 2 upgrades going in the entire deck, and we had a whole lot more run to go through. Didn't actually end up visiting a ton of campfires, though. We only got 2 in Act 2, 3 in Act 3. But, that's still, what, 5 upgrades total that we got out of basically Coffee Dripper, getting a free 4th energy. That was mostly thanks to our friend Eternal Feather. Healed us up 33, but again, by the time we got through Bronze Automaton and got Runic Pyramid, we weren't really taking a lot of damage anymore. Got a single-ish game of Peggle in there against Writhing Mass and carried that all the way through to a good W. I was going to look at this. Somebody asked about our win streak on the Silent. It's at least 2. That's right, I remember this. So we had a 2 streak going. Lost to the Heart. We got... I don't want to blame Dead Branch, but we did not get good rolls with Dead Branch here. You got to look at this run that we lost. We made it all the way to the Heart. We had Snecko Eye with Gambling Chip and Lantern. I mean, and Ring of the Serpent. So we had 6 cards every turn. Excuse me, 8 cards every turn with Snecko and Tori. Like, this was an amazing run, but we were relying on Dead Branch. We had 4 Cloak and Daggers, amongst other things. So... didn't quite pay out, but that last one, that was a good one. We are on 2 wins in a row with the Silent.